Hello there, my Maple Leaf fans. Welcome to the postgame show, and I'm taking you live to the postgame after tonight's loss to the Nashville Predators.
We just didn't have a very good second period. Obviously, some of our detail coverage broke down and led to odd man rushes for them, which obviously got them on the board, got them in the game, got them in the lead, and their energy and their game built as the night went on. So, and then obviously in the third, I didn't mind our start, and we were on their half of the ice a lot, and eventually, you want to continue to wear them down, and you'll learn opportunities to tie it up. But I thought when they got the power play, it seemed to generate momentum. They had a lot of good lucks, and then obviously got the next one, and we had the kill again, which took another more time away from us to get back in it. So obviously after the first period, our game just wasn't as sharp, wasn't as good.
They've been struggling a lot lately. Do you think there was any element of maybe taking them for granted?
No, definitely not.
How difficult is that to start the second period when it's right away on the PK? It's kind of rare when that situation happens where
it's just like the power play when we get our opportunities. We got to do a good job, and there's going to be times where you got to fight through the momentum and the opportunities and get the job done. So, and even when it doesn't go your way and they get one on the board, we got to respond with our game and grab momentum back and work through whatever push they may have. So, we just too many breakdowns that led to opportunities, and they capitalized, and eventually we were able to get the lead. And like I said, their game kind of built as the night went, and we weren't able to grab back the way we played in the first.
What did you make of the play that Austin Midge made there right off the draw?
It was a really good play, something I think a lot of us have talked about recently, and I know they're very aware of stick details and things like that, and ability to take advantage of situations. So it was a great play, and obviously built us a 2-goal lead.
You guys had good momentum going into this. What do you take away from a game like this before going home?
We should be pissed off. I mean, it's a great opportunity to end a really good week. The way we bounced back from the stretch that wasn't going our way, we weren't playing the way that we talked about our standard and the level of play we expect on a nightly basis, and it was a really good opportunity to go home and finish this trip and this week off really well. So it should piss us off and get us ready for another big week next week.
Our Muslim brothers and sisters in Yemen are dying and in desperate need of your help. Without urgent support to sustain food programs, millions of Yemeni children will be closer to starvation and perish. They are calling on Allah that someone like you and me will come to their rescue.
May Allah forgive you and have mercy on you. Let us not forget the millions of people around the world who are forced to fast every single day because they can't afford food.
Donate today and join hands with humanity for the fight against food insecurity.
I think probably halfway through or after the first period, I thought we got off to a good start, and seemed like we had good life and good legs and good energy. And then, special teams, obviously, we can be better on both sides, but it just felt like we kind of, the momentum swung the other way, and we weren't really able to get it back.
Was it something they were doing, or do you think you guys let up a little bit? Like, how would you explain the second period?
I mean, I think we definitely let up a bit. I mean, they played a good, solid game. Their goalie played well. Ellie played hard, but I thought we could have done a better job in a lot of different areas, offensively, defensively. It just seemed like there was too many kind of hope plays, and it didn't seem like we had that physicality or urgency like we had in the first period. We're halfway through the game for the second half of the game, so. I think the inconsistencies, obviously, not ideal, especially this time of year. We have a bad outing and we string together a couple good games, and then, kind of another letdown like this. I think that's on us to, make sure that we're consistent every night, no matter what the situation or no matter what the game presents. I mean, we need all 20 guys to be going and everybody to be on the same page at all times.
It might be human nature just based on where they are in the standings, but do you think how much of an element playing a struggling opponent?
I don't think that really came into that. I mean, I think we knew. I think we understand that any given night, no matter who we're playing, like we're going to get team's best games. So that's not like that's going in one ear out the other. I mean, we know that we're going to get team's best games. We know they're going to compete and they're going to work, and so it doesn't matter where teams are in the standings, who they have in the lineup. I mean, if you go out there and get outworked and not competed, I mean, it's going to be a hard night for you no matter what.
You guys had good momentum going into this game. Did it feel like a missed opportunity to kind of finish it off strong before going back home, or you just take what you can from this and move on to the next?
I mean, I think a little bit of both. It's like I said, we strung together a couple good games there, got some good momentum, and we beat a couple good teams. We're not going to have the best game every night, or we're not going to win every single game. But I think tonight was definitely one that we wanted to finish this little road trip off on the right foot, go back home with good confidence, good energy in the room. We got one more home game, and then we're back out west. So I mean, we're up and at 'em. So. There's nothing we can do now. We got to fix the things, and that wasn't so good tonight, and be better moving forward. But definitely would have been nice to obviously end on this little road trip on the right now.
For Mitch's goal, how much have you guys been talking about that play, or is that just instinct, or is that planned?
I mean, I think it's planned. It just depends on the personnel you're going against, I guess. So he's good in the dot. He's strong. So I had a draw inside, so I just tried to time it quick and made sure that he knew that I was trying to come to him, and it ended up working out. But I mean, in the end, we lost, so who cares?
What would you see as the difference tonight, Joseph?
It was a pretty tight game for most of the game. Comes down to a goal or two, I think. Maybe I could have come up with another save or two to keep us in it, but we fought hard till the end, and good win by them.
On the third one, how difficult is it to kind of hold your ground when there's traffic coming in? I don't know if you've knocked over, but you kind of...
Yeah, I mean, Tanya's trying to make a play on the puck, and it's unfortunate it bounced, but I think, we both made the right read and the right play. It's just sometimes it doesn't go your way.
The second one, you're a bit farther back in your net. Is it because you're thinking pass there, or...?
Truthfully, I don't know how far out I was. I'll go back and look at it. Yeah.
You guys had a good momentum going into this. What can you take away from a game like this before going back?
Yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at video and we'll learn what we need to and think where we need to. Or I can't say specifically right now. I think I'll take a look and do my best to learn and move forward.
From a goaltender's perspective, how difficult is that play that Austin and Mitch orchestrate right off the draw there?
Yeah, I mean, any time something happens quick like that, I think it's difficult, and great play by them.
Sort of think in the second we started giving them odd man rushes, and they took advantage of our mistakes, and we didn't do a good job of regrouping, staying patient with our game, and doing the right things.
How do you explain kind of letting up the gas a little bit, because it seemed like you guys had control there?
Yeah, we had a good start, so obviously last two periods were not how we want to play hockey, so we need to get better, learn from our mistakes and move forward, but remember what happened here.
The third goal, what's going on in your mind when you're coming back to defend and there's kind of traffic in the front?
It's the thing. It's like a 3-on-1, so I'm just trying to take the pass away as much as I could. So I slid back into Joe, but I tried to hit it with my hand, and that's when it sort of went under my leg, and obviously I pushed Joe into the net. But yeah, I mean, when I'm on the ice for 3 goals against, so probably not going to win many games.
You had good moment, like the team had good momentum going into this game. What can you take away from this, and how do you kind of get yourselves back on track?
Just have to, as I said before, we have to learn from our mistakes, and to play 60 minutes doing the right things and forcing other teams to make mistakes, and so we get the 3rd and 4th goals and not letting them back in the game.
Tampa and Florida also lost tonight. Like, how much of a missed opportunity do you feel this was for you guys?
Yeah, obviously they lost. Huge opportunity missed for us. We'd be first in the division.
Yeah. How much importance behind the scenes are you guys placing on getting that number 1 seed?
Trying to win every game. So 12 games left. Try to go 12-0. Start of the year, you try to go 82-0. So it doesn't. Our mindset's the same. We want to win every game, and we want to win our division.
Where did this game kind of get away from us?
Second period, odd man rushes against 2-on-1s, 3-on-1 we gave up. Kind of got disconnected in the second period, in my opinion. And bottom line is that, we didn't defend well enough.
How do you explain that? Because it did seem like you guys had the game under control.
Well, we had a real good first. I don't know. I mean, we just didn't. They came out there. They looked more hungry than us in the second period. They didn't give us a lot of room, but we didn't fight for it either.
You guys had good momentum going a game like this, and it's not the way you want to end the trip. Do you just reinforce what you guys did good earlier, or do you try to take away the stuff you didn't do?
Well, I mean, like I said, we had a good first period, a lot of good stuff in the first. I liked our energy, I liked the way directness, our shot, attempts were good. We had 14 shots, or I don't know how many in the first, something like that. And it was a total flip. They did we did to them in the first, they did to us in the second. And we had breakdowns that cost goals, and there was no reason for it. It's 2-2 late in the third period, and we get caught in a 3-on-1. So that really explains it right there for me.
What did you make of Joseph's game?
I thought he was fine. I'm not sure what he could do on any of the goals, to be honest with you. When I look at it, maybe the second one, the short side one, but he made saves, and in the third one, Tanny slides and it ends up going into the goalie, so put him, he got out of position, but there's nothing he can do about that. We just, we can't have breakdowns like that in the game, and for me, it's just, that's mental.
That play that Austin and Mitch make right off the ozone draw, is that something that you've talked to them about, or they come up with that on their own? Or?
Well, I mean, there's plays that are designed and things like that, but, they come up with their own stuff too, and what they feel they can, make work in a game. And a lot of times it's, Austin, he's going against O'Reilly all night, and maybe there's something there with the draws and things like that. He's got a tough opponent in the face-off circle all night, so they'll come up with things and plan things on their own.
How do you like the mental mistakes this late in the season? Is that just par for the course from any other team you've coached before? This is going to happen at times, or are you kind of surprised it's happening now?
I don't know if I'm surprised. I mean, there's things that happen throughout the year, mistakes like that, mental mistakes, and it could be a number of things. I haven't seen the mental mistakes like we made tonight in a while. So we'll look at it, we'll discuss it with our team, and go over things, and we'll go over how we looked in the first period too. So, like I said, it's a flip of a switch there for me.